Andrew Gordon. Studied mechanical engineering at Aberdeen University. Has 20 years experience working in the oil and gas industry, most recently as a principal engineer with Woody Group Kenny Houston Subsea Pipeline Group. Prior to this, he was based in Perth, Australia office, working as a lead pipeline engineer for a number of developments on Australia's northwest shelf, including the 900-kilometer long Ichthys to Darwin gas export pipeline. During FEED and detailed design project phases, he has specialization in the mechanical and stability design of subsea pipelines and associated equipment.
Hi everybody, my name is Andrew, and as Basil said, I'm going to talk about the stability design of the Ichthys gas export pipeline, which is a project that I worked on for around 3 years. The Ichthys gas export pipeline runs from the Ichthys gas field off the northwest shelf into Darwin, which is up here, and that length is around about 900 kilometres. Australia has a cyclone season that runs from December to March, and in this picture you can see there's actually two cyclones sitting off the coast at the same time. They typically form up here and then travel in this sort of direction, and you'll see one or two cyclones every year just about. And they can be quite unpredictable, so this one, which was from 1977, travelled down here and then did a 90-degree turn, and so it just shows you that the cyclones can be quite unpredictable. Even if you think it's past you, they can double back. Part of the pipeline route, this is at the approach to Darwin, comes through what's called the NACSA military exercise area, which is the North Australian exercise area. And that's what this blue triangular region is. And so the Australian Navy used that area basically to practice firing their weapons. So these are projectiles from naval vessels. 4 of them were marked as blanks and 2 were lives, and they were all removed. But this is one area where we're particularly concerned about how far that pipeline's going to move under cyclonic loading. So SimStab, you can have basically a flat seabed, or you can put your actual seabed profile in there. You can model trench profiles. You can have rigid or flexible pipeline models, and it also corrects the hydrodynamic loads on the pipeline when it moves and lifts off the seabed, and some of the current will go underneath the pipe, and that reduces your drag and lift.
Could you confirm, did you say the Salton currents reached to 250-meter water depth?
That's the water depth where they occurred, because there was like a seabed shelf.
Hey, Leith McDonald, BP again. Did you give any thought to potential turbid currents?
That wasn't a risk that we had in this area. So no is the answer.
I know it's not uncommon in the Gulf of Mexico. Normally we see it with a crust profile for cohesive soils, but I didn't know if there was something special with the carbon.
I think it's just they have so many different inputs that if they consider everything at one end of the scale or everything at the other end of the scale, it happened there to give 2 different values that were lower than everything being in the middle.